Welcome to the Fundamental of the Week. A few weeks ago, I got invited to Jackson Hole, Wyoming to go skiing. I love skiing, and so I jumped at the opportunity to do this. And I went with my friend Kirk. Now, Kirk is a great guy, and he loves to ski, and he loves to talk, and he also likes to drink. So the first place he takes me is the world-famous Mangy Moose Bar. We get there on a Saturday, and the place is packed. People are jammed in there like sardines, and the music's bumping, and it smells like a sweaty gym locker because the people have been out on the slopes all day. It's a great time for a first day in Jackson Hole. No sooner do we find our seat and Kirk launches into his story, and he immediately says to me, "Hey man, I'm so excited. By May, I'm gonna buy a boat." To this I say, "Well, okay, this is the first I've heard of this. Tell me more." And he goes, I always wanted something for my daughter to know and to be able to do with us before she goes off to college. She's only going to be here for another 3 or 4 years, and I want her to have these memories before she leaves. And I said, "Kirk, well, there's probably less expensive ways to make a connection with your daughter." "Yeah, but think about the memories she'll have. She'll always be able to know how to steer a boat and how to be self-sufficient on the water. And I grew up on the water, and I think it would be great for her too." And I looked at him and I said, "Kirk, could you just spend some time with her on Saturday instead of playing golf?" And up to this, I think I'm in trouble. And he leans in real close and he says, "It's cheaper to store the boat in Erie than it is in Jersey." And I tell you this story because Kirk wasn't looking for advice on how to buy a boat. He was looking for advice on how to make a connection with his daughter. And that's what this is all about. When you are a part of a team, you first have to make a connection with people. When you make that connection and you make yourself available to be a part of the team, to be available to pitch in, that's when the magic happens. So for this week's fundamental, think team first. I'm going to give you 3 tips for being a great teammate. Number 1, invest in the relationships with the people around you. Get to know the people that you're working with. Get to know your colleagues and coworkers. Number 2, always be available to pitch in. So if there's something that can be done and you have the ability to do it, step up there. Don't be afraid to get outside your comfort zone and to get it done. And number 3, and probably most important, always give 110% energy. If you invest 110% of your energy into the relationships you have with other people, you're going to get 110% energy back. So that's it. Invest in your relationships. Be available to get outside your comfort zone and help people when they need you. Give 110% energy when you're out there helping people. That's your Fundamental of the Week. I'm Chris. We'll see you next week.